Hey team, Dr. Josh Wagner here with Patient Mastery, where we help really great chiropractors who help so many people get back to their life, have the lifestyle you deserve in exchange for that, with more time off, with less marketing, loving what you do, and having your best collections ever. In this quick video, I'm gonna show you 3 understandings to increase your new patient attraction. Because left to our own devices in chiropractic, we often default to the opposite of what new patients are attracted to in order to come to you, pay you, follow your recommendations, which all lead to getting well, which has you become their chiropractor for life, singing your praises online, referring others, and paying you whatever you ask for. So that's Patient Mastery in a nutshell. Let's talk about patient attraction 101. And I don't just mean someone randomly in the community to schedule an appointment with you. I mean, once they walk through your doors, the attraction of wanting to follow your recommendations and pay you. Because the big issue that too many chiropractors have is that feeling of banging your head against the wall, knowing 99.9% of your community you can help with whatever they're struggling with your skills right now, but they don't know you exist, they don't trust you, they don't understand chiropractors can help with that condition. They're gonna go to someone else first, and that's totally understandable. And we make the wrong, as chiropractors, we're told or we just think by telling everyone, we can help you. If you've got a spine, if you've got a pulse, no matter if you've got a symptom or condition or not, wellness, we can help you. We're actually repelling a lot of our best patients. Now, think about it just from the patient perspective. If your website is keeping families healthy, generating wellness, the spine is the key to health, all of that stuff, you may be right, but what percentage of the population is actually looking to spend money on just general wellness? A very small amount. And of that amount, what way are they planning to do it? They're planning to do it through supplements. They're planning to do it through exercise. They're planning to do it through detox. They're not planning on doing it through chiropractic. So unless you're trying to educate someone for months and years, that switch isn't going to be made. So write down three things you need to change immediately. 1, you know who your best fit patients, clients are from multiple levels. The conditions, their attitude and personality. Like there's certain people who are not a fit in your practice. You see them on the schedule and your stomach turns in a knot. And then for the next 3 hours of everyone else you are seeing, you're thinking, oh, I've got to deal with that person. Well, have you identified in your head with your team on paper the personalities, the characteristics, and the conditions that you see best results with, you have the most confidence, and are most likely to pay you? Someone who's got a real condition is more likely to pay you than someone who, I feel fine, but I'm pretty health conscious. I'd like to, proactively get adjustments once a month. No, that's not your ideal patient. Some of your ideal patients may become that, but think about what are the conditions that are messing with people's lives most, that are happening in your community. You have the most confidence in taking care of them and are worthy of paying for the results. That's who you need to identify. Second one, and how easy is that? Start changing it on your website. Start talking about it in your practice. Have your CAs talk about it. Any marketing you do, is it catered to that? Quick changes. Hey Darius, thanks for joining us. Second is, a big issue for chiropractors that repel new patients is the mentality of thinking new patients need to like you and needing to be liked. Now, I don't mean you're supposed to be arrogant, not have good bedside manner. That's the opposite of patient mastery. In patient mastery, you learn how to be the most attractive and likable doc. However, you're not likable because you need to be liked. That's the common sabotage for a lot of chiropractors, is we think they'll accept chiropractic care, they'll follow my recommendations if they like me as a person and a doctor. No. Patients will pay you whatever you ask, follow your recommendations when they feel leadership and certainty from you. Now, you can't be a jerk, you can't have awful bedside manner, but there's a huge difference, because when you're trying to be liked, patients can feel that. And that crushes your certainty and your leadership. So when you switch and you understand how to lead new patients with professionalism, and certainty, your likability goes up tremendously, because that's what patients want. A leader, not someone who's funny or just builds good rapport or is really nice. No, they don't need that. They want a leader with certainty. And most docs don't have that coming out of school, even with years of experience helping tons of people get well, or the ridiculousness of what most chiropractors are taught in traditional practice management or coaching on how to process patients, completely dropping the ball. So that's the second thing. Let go of needing to be liked, and you've got to up your leadership and certainty. That's why we teach every chiropractor how to start every consult after you introduce yourself, after you do maybe 10 seconds of rapport with the leadership statement. And if you haven't seen that, go to patientmastery.com. I share it with you right there. It will start off 5 sentences. Every new patient, more engaged, more connected to you, following your lead rather than them the one asking you questions and talking about how their uncle knows more about chiropractic or whatever. And the last one is, are you qualifying new patients? Meaning, you should already qualify. You want these conditions coming to you, not these conditions, because you don't have as much certainty, or these personality types coming to you, not these personality types coming to you. People who are willing to invest in getting their life back, not people who won't pay more than a $10 or $15 copay for relief. Like, that's probably not your ideal patient. And rather than it being your ideal, let's not let them be any of them. Now, when someone goes through your consult, goes through your exam, and you're giving your recommendations, in Patient Mastery, we have a 5-step recommendations you could do in a few minutes that you'd be proud if your mother was a patient in, that gets people to follow your recommendations and pay out of pocket, even when they thought insurance or hoped would cover everything. Step 2 is the care agreements. That's where you're going to insert more leadership, more unneediness, more certainty, less, I hope this patient likes me, understands, agrees with, and accepts chiropractic in order to pay for it. You don't need any of that. It is a list of agreements that you create that if someone's going to receive your care, they've got to do above and beyond just showing up for their appointments. And they're not allowed to get the rest of the recommendations or even get care if they're not able to agree to these simple things. Now, they're simple things, you believe in them, they're going to help the patient progress quicker and more solid healing. They're not upsells, nothing weird, nothing creepy. And when you put that in step 2, there's a simple sheet of paper going over it. We provide examples of what common. You don't have to use ours, you can choose your own. You will see another level of buy-in from the patient even before any finances are spoken about, which is step 5. When the patient knows and understands that they need you more than you need them, which is not the common dynamic in most chiropractors' offices, because as a chiropractor, if you're not doing really well, you feel that you need that new patient more than they need you, based on overhead, based on your life overhead, based on maybe some debts you owe, all that stuff, because you're human, that comes in. But if that's happening in your head, the patient feels that, no matter what mumbo jumbo script you may be using that some guy on stage who sees 1,500 a week says this works. If that's in your head, patients can feel it. And the second patients feel that you need them more than they need you, I gotta speak to my spouse. Let me get back to you after I come back from vacation. Let me call my insurance company. And that's what practice is like, and it sucks. When you switch that mentality and use the right words and use this proven new patient experience where they understand that you need them, they need you more than you need them, that's when at the end of those 5 steps, it's, yeah, like, can I choose this option? And I don't mean option of care, I mean option of how to pay. Yeah, can we start today? Here's my credit card. And you start helping a lot more people. It feels great, it's easier. You don't need any more team, you don't need any more marketing, you could take more time off, and your practice goes up and your profits go up. That's patient mastery. So if you notice you're lacking in any of those 3, in new patient attraction, qualification, unneediness, comment or send a message to me, just say ready if you're looking for help adding 15, 20,000 pure profits a month to your practice without any more marketing. Hey Blake, hey Bronco, without any more marketing, any more team, and more time off, and especially without ever feeling like a salesperson to your patients or community, but actually be the go-to doctor. That's what patient mastery is for. It's not for every chiropractor, but it is for the right ones. Message me ready, have a quick conversation, see if it's a perfect fit for you. Keep rocking, keep helping people get back to their life, and know that you deserve an amazing life for that.